Hi there guys, welcome back to another dog training session. My name is Laura B and I'm going to show you the best way and the funnest way to get your dog to come when they're called. Now, teaching your dog to come when they're called is probably, at the very least, one of the top two things to teach your dog, because it could mean a matter of life and death. So we want to make sure that our dog always wants to come to us when we call them, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The first thing you want to do is find a motivator. I go on and on and on and on about it, but you need to make sure you have got the best high value reward that you can possibly imagine your dog will work for. Sometimes it's food, sometimes it's toys, sometimes it's play. Doesn't matter. Every dog is different. Find out what your dog will work hard for. Once you understand that, then we can start working on teaching our dog to do something. First thing you need to do is get a dog. Now got one. We make sure we have our dog on lead, and we start with any dog training behaviour if we can with our dog on lead, particularly if we're out in an uncontrolled area. So if Cashy were to run off right now and I were to call him, he may not want to come back. So therefore I would be reinforcing a behaviour that I don't want him to do, and that's the last thing we want to do in dog training. Good boy. So once we've got our doggy on lead, basically what we do is we just reward our dog just for looking at us and being near us. Good boy. So you want to make the idea of being around you the best possible opportunity to be rewarded. Thank you, Elma, you're gorgeous. So anytime your dog's looking at you, focusing on you, under any distraction, even if it's in your lounge room and there's noise somewhere, if your dog is looking at you, you reward them for it. At home during dinner time, when your dog is walking towards their treat dispenser or their bowl, you start to use the word come. So the word come starts to become associated with everything that is an opportunity for your dog. So it could be walking towards the treat dispenser. It could be walking towards your dog's food bowl. It could be coming up on the couch or coming up on the bed. So every time your dog is already walking or running towards something that they want, use the word come. So the word come becomes an association of something positive. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to start to say the word come. Come. Yes, good boy. Oh yes, you're beautiful too, Don. What's wrong with you, buddy? You're in a bad mood today. That's okay. We all have bad moods. Keep working. I might even sit down. I'm not going to call him to me, but I'm going to lure him with food. Hey buddy, you want to be involved too? Come. So as soon as he starts walking towards me, I use the word come. Come. Good boy. Oh, you did it too, darling, and you're deaf. Good job. Come. Good boy. Do you want to try some too? Once you've got your dog highly motivated and wanting to come towards you on lead, and you're starting to use the word come, which means come towards me and get rewarded, then you can actually start to make things a little bit more exciting. So with getting your dog to come back to you, particularly under distraction, you have got to be as exciting and as interesting as you possibly can. One of the things you need to start to get good at is running or walking backwards. So you might kind of have your dog sort of on lead, focusing on you, and you want to teach them that the act of coming towards you is what results in them getting rewarded. So I might go run back a little bit. Hello. Come. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. We'll do it again. So he might just be on lead, looking at me. Good boy. And then I start running backwards. Hey. Come. Good boy. Well done. So he's starting to learn that the fact that he's running towards me results in something highly rewarding and positive. Good boy. Well done. Okay, once you have got your dog doing this really, really well, and you know that 100% of the time that you call them, even if they're on lead, that they're going to come towards you, you can start to relax the lead a little bit, maintaining the fact that you have still got some control. So I wouldn't recommend doing this out and about under distraction until you are 100% sure that your dog will want to come towards you. Now, when you're at this point, the most important thing to remember is that, yes, you call your dog to you, come, good boy, but then you release them straight back to what they were doing. A lot of the time, or a lot of the reason why dogs don't come back to you when you're at a park or under distraction is because you are the end of the fun. You are the fun police, because when you finally call your dog back to you, then your dog goes back on lead, they go back in the car and they go home, and the fun is over. You've got to be part of the fun. So the recall, getting your dog to come when you call them, has got to be the funnest opportunity around. Hey, come, boy, free, so he can go and do what he wants to do. Okay, so I'm going to drop the lead. As I said before, I don't recommend you do this until you are pretty much 100% sure your dog will do whatever. Allow your dog to get distracted. Now, I have not taught Cashew the word come. I haven't actually taught him any of these things. So this is one take where I am genuinely teaching a dog to do something in front of you. See how he's watching? I wait till I can see him. He's looking at me and he's focusing on me. Hey, come, good boy. Free. I gave him a couple of rewards there because he's off lead and he had ultimately a choice not to come, but he chose to work with me. So I've rewarded that cooperation with more than he was expecting. I've got a few more treats left here. Hopefully you're getting the gist of how to teach your dog to come. You want to have highly motivating rewards. You want to make sure that you can enforce your dog by having them on lead if you need to, so you can always follow through. You must make it the most fun you could possibly ever make it, and release your dog immediately after you've called them so that they can go back and continue having fun, so that you're part of the fun, not the end of the fun. Cashew! Hey, come! Good boy! Free! Let him go back and do what he was doing. We'll do it one more time. Now this dog is off lead. Most motivated by what I have got, not what anything else is around him. Cashew! Hey! Come! Yes! Free! Good luck with this one, guys. It is arguably the most rewarding thing you can teach your dog to do when they have every opportunity, if I don't fall over my dog, to not cooperate with you, but because you're such a great dog trainer and you get who your dog is, you can get them to do just about anything. Good luck.